Hey everybody, Nick Espinoza, your chief security fanatic here. Don't forget to subscribe. And today, Microsoft. Dude, you're killing me. You're absolutely killing me. We have to go through the latest insanity on Windows 11, and oh my god. So, Taras Buria of NeoWin had a good write-up on this, and it is just killing me today, because if you didn't hear the news yesterday, we're going to dive into that. So, if you have a Microsoft 365 subscription that's ending soon, you might start getting full screen ads in Windows 11. That's right. This is what's coming thus far. So, on Friday, September 12th, Microsoft released a new Windows 11 preview build that contains a new screen for something they're calling Scoob. That's S-C-O-O-B-E. That stands for Second Chance Out-of-Box Experience. So basically, the purpose of this thing is, it's easy, but man, it's basically supposed to just nag you to renew your 365 subscription. Second Chance Out-of-Box Experience is a full screen user interface that appears when you start your computer, and it does not get you to the desktop until you either reject or accept all of Microsoft's upsells, such as OneDrive backup, etc., etc. So, even though Microsoft decided to simplify the Scoob with a single screen UI, it is still a full screen prompt that needs your attention. So, with that, this is a huge issue because essentially Microsoft's release notes say, and I quote, "We're introducing a simple reminder that appears as a Scoob screen to let you know your Microsoft subscription needs attention. For example, if a renewal payment didn't go through. In just a few clicks, you can review and update your payment method and keep your subscription benefits uninterrupted." So, to be clear, Microsoft could change things from insider builds before shipping them to the public, but this is where their mind is. And so there's no guarantee that the new 365 prompt will make it to all users, but this is where Microsoft is heading. Same with the integrations in AI and all of that. So if you don't want to deal with stuff like this, you can always disable Scoob, at least for now, by going to, if you're using the preview build, Settings, System, Notification, Additional Notifications, and shut that down. Microsoft said for the record they also want to hear from you about these changes, so fly my pretties and use the Feedback Hub app that Microsoft has. I think this is where we are going, and I'm going to basically do an old man yells at cloud right now, but do y'all remember when Windows wouldn't nag you? It wasn't integrated with AI. It wasn't taking screenshots of everything and then giving it to an AI. It wasn't giving you full page ads you couldn't get around just to use your desktop. If there wasn't so many productivity tools that were tied so much to Windows, I would hope we'd all be like on Linux of some kind, and this is a huge thing, especially in the business world. And so I think this is frustrating, but this is where we're going. These integrations are not like what we saw back in the day from 95, 98, Windows 2000, XP, Windows 7, et cetera, forget Vista. This is what we're talking about. And so be prepared for this. And I think, if anything, it kind of makes me want to use LibreOffice more than it does Microsoft Office, because quite frankly, I really just don't want to be bugged. If anything, it also makes you want to extend the Windows 10 that's coming end of life in October, and you can pay a few bucks, I think it's $20 or $100 or somewhere in between there, to basically extend Windows 10 for another year or so, and that's looking a lot better than adopting Windows 11. So there you go. Can't say you haven't been told, but Microsoft, you're just killing me here, and I think you're going to get a lot of negative feedback, hopefully from my audience that's watching this and listening to this. And please like, share, follow me here on Facebook and Twitter at NickAESP, and please feel free to subscribe to me at YouTube as well. And as always, stay safe, stay online, and please, please, please attempt to stay private and ad-free. Take care.